So in this video, we're going to be going into the essentials of student and class management. So let's head over to the student page. So this is the student page, and over here we have the buttons to add our students. This is to add the particular student individually. You can import multiple students at once, or use Google Classroom to bring in multiple students. For if you have your roster on Google Classroom or classes and students here already, you can just import all of them at once. So in adding students, you only need the name. You only need their name. That's the only essential requirement we need. And when you put in their name, you select the class that you like to add them to. It's not required if you don't have any class. You can still go ahead and create the student. They will just be unassigned to a class. You can also bulk import your student, but before you bulk import, you need to see how you should arrange your students in this CSV file. Basically, we only need a single column, and in that single column you list all your students. The only needed thing we need is the name. We don't need email or any other information, just the first name, or the last name is optional. The names of your students, right? And when you have that file, you can upload it. Then the platform will import all your students into your class. And you can also use Google Classroom. So let's go ahead and open a student I already created, Jane Smith. So we're going through each and every section in this place. As you can see, some stats, metrics, insights. We'll go through each and every one of them. So the first button here is to assign content. So if you want to assign content to this student alone, to this particular student, you can create the assignment for them. Select the modules. You can see we already selected their name automatically. Select the date you would like for them to see this assignment. Add some notes. This is optional. Add the name of the assignment, and you select modules from our library of modules. Select the module you want to assign to the students and assign it to them, and they will get a notification on their mobile app, on the Wisdom for Kids mobile app, that you have assigned them some module to watch. Then this is the student details button to edit their profile. You can edit their name and the username. This is the name you use to get them logged into the mobile app, Jane Smith 6. It is randomly generated, but you can change it to anything you would like. The password is also randomly generated. You can change it to whatever you like. You can change what class they are in. So this credentials, username and password, use it to get them into the Wisdom for Kids mobile app, which you can download on Play Store or App Store. So that's for these two buttons. Then we have these 4 stats. These are behavioral questions, number of behavioral questions they've answered, the quizzes they've completed, wisdom lessons they've listened to, the stories they've watched on the mobile app. Then we have some impact metrics. These impact metrics, there are quite a dozen of them, but for this particular student, there are only 4 that we've recorded for. So the way we record this, so basically these are metrics we record for your students, how well they are doing for them, how well they are doing in these areas, how well they are doing in empathy. We have a score of 10%, conflict resolution 11%. How do we get this score? So basically, at a random point in the mobile application, we pop up these behavioral questions, right? Real life scenarios that could happen, and we present them some options. These options, we are based on what your student respond, we're able to measure how well they will respond in a real life scenario, and we use that to compute a score, and it's from that score we're able to get these percentages. If your students aren't doing well in these questions, you will see them. You will see the areas that they're not doing well in. Right? This 11% mean they've improved 11%. In the last 30 days, there's an 11% improvement in their ability to resolve conflict. In the last 30 days, there's a 10% increment in their empathy skills. In their ability to make responsible decisions. In the last 30 days, there's been a 7% improvement. That's for this particular student, right? So these are not all that we record. There are more than a dozen, but for this student it's just 4. Now there's the AI conversation insights. These are highlights of the conversation they have with our AI mentor Solomon. So whenever they have a conversation with Solomon, we take a record of the conversation, and we're able to give you some insight into that conversation, and you would use it to know whether you need to intervene. You need to intervene the student, right? There's an action plan here. If you want to discuss with the student, we present you a discussion prompt based on the conversation. You're able to know whether you need to intervene, you need to step in to actually meet this child and have a discussion with them. So this is the insight, the AI conversation insight. Then we have the AI analysis. These are behavioral analysis. So this one is only recorded twice a month, based on their responses to the behavioral scenarios we present to them every now and then. Based on their responses, we are able to basically come up with a summary of how the areas that they are improving in, the areas they still need improvement in, right? For instance, let's read this particular one. Jane usually picks the kindness option when other children are involved, showing she trusts her caring feelings. When she faces a problem she caused alone, she hides it, revealing she fears getting in trouble more than she values being honest. So we're able to get this. This is AI generated based on her response to the behavioral scenario we presented to her. It's not made up. It's based on her response. So this is analyzed 2 times a month for all your students. We give you this report 2 times, and whenever there's a new report, you receive it in the notification. So you're able to see it for all your students and know if you need to intervene for any particular student. And areas for improvement still based on their behavioral responses, we are able to tell you that in this particular area the student needs help. In this particular area the student needs help. And when that happens, you can come and assign content based on that particular area, on that particular skill that they are lacking in. You assign them a content. And this is the assignment section. Assignment, you can see your active assignment that you've assigned to them or any past assignment. Then there's the teacher notes. This is for observations, recording observations or notes for yourself. Right? Maybe there's a particular thing you noticed and you want to note it down for yourself. So when next you're revisiting a student's profile, you remember. So this is just a little helpful section for you to jot down things. Instead of maintaining a physical journal, you can just write information in this place. And this is activity for this particular student. You can see they logged into the app and different activity logs. So that's that for this student profile classes page. Now this is the classes page, very lean, very minimal. So you can use this button to add your class, the name of a class, their teacher, the assigned teacher. If you're on the school plan, you're able to assign to multiple teachers, assign to different teachers. So you can create your class, and you can also import your classes from Google Classroom. Just import your classes if you already manage your roster with Google Classroom. You can import them from there. So let's go ahead and create a simple class. So that's how we create a class. When we enter this class, we can see it's quite empty, but I'll tell you what's supposed to be in every section. So the class impact metrics, the same as the student impact metrics, but this is a bird's eye view of the whole class. Instead of seeing how well your class is doing in conflict resolution or empathy, how well the student is doing in these areas, you can see how well the whole class as a whole, how they are doing in key areas. How well they are doing in key areas is the same with the one in the dashboard overview. This same thing, but this is for the whole school, right? This is for the whole school. Exact same thing we have for this. It's the exact same thing that is supposed to be here, but for your class, impact metrics for your class, how well your students are doing in key areas. Class assignment you've assigned to the whole class, including the one you've assigned to individual students in that class. And as announcement, it's an announcement that you've announced, that you've created and sent to just this class alone. You can announce for other classes, but you can create an announcement for a single class. So when you do that, they appear here. Student roster, this lists all the students that are in this particular class. And you can also assign content to this class. The same way you can assign content to a particular student, you can assign content to the whole class. So yes, that's about this. Very simple, not much here. So yes, that's how you manage both student and classes. Thank you for watching.